Yeah. That was actually very decent. I see you've been trying hard.
So
Nice.
for people, like, just walk us through how do you say HOUNGOUNGAGNE? Because a lot of people are like, yeah, how do we say it? You've been going around, you know, doing all of these videos.
Yeah.
How's the reaction for most people that try to say the name?
Most of them struggle. Like they are really struggling saying my name. I have to say it's not easy, but you have to remember the way it sounds. Like it's a melody, right? It's HOUNGOUNGAGNE. See, like just like some kind of sweet melody to your ear. HOUNGOUNGAGNE. That's fine. Don't focus on the letters. Just focus on how it sounds, and you'll get it for sure.
Right. And you know, for some people that don't know, obviously you're a big YouTuber. Can you walk us through, you know, how you see yourself? You got so big, basically, the channel exploded over time. What's the main thing that got you to this point? And what did you do before?
That's the thing. I didn't do anything before. So if it wasn't for YouTube, I have no idea what I would be doing right now. And YouTube kind of blew up for me. I'm trying to make it a full-time job, hopefully. So yeah, this is like amazing experience. This is my first major, my first event, my first meetup. So this is overwhelming. I have like no words. All the support I receive, like people just stopping by wanting a picture or something. That's.
I'm surprised you don't actually look like the picture that you have on YouTube and on Twitter.
Yeah, well.
How did that come about, actually? What's the inspiration for it?
I think I've always wanted a mascot for my YouTube channel. I think that's important, like some kind of graphical identity for your channel. So I went up to a graphic designer, and I told him that I want something retarded, because that's basically who I am. Sorry for using the L word, I hope it's fine. My model was Patrick in SpongeBob.
Yes.
So he made some sketches, and basically that's how it happened. And I kept it because it's so great. Like, I love it. It's really.
It's like an anime.
Yeah, that's it. It fits me. So I like it. Really like it.
And you know, you're here with you know, a lot of different YouTubers, from Mojo to Philip to Tweede, obviously.
Everyone.
Starting to get out there. How do you think it? How important is it for you to be out at the major, and for all the other YouTubers, if you ever asked?
Well, for me, that's like my first, as I said. So it's like I'm discovering new stuff, like meeting new people, having like business relations, or that's like overwhelming. For others, I think it's like the first time they had that, I guess it's the same. But for me right now, I just want to like see people, have fun, and see how it goes. I've never did that before, and now I kind of regret it. I want to do more. I want to do so much more.
How's the fan reactions, you know, to seeing you there? What do they ask? What's the most asked questions that fans tell them?
Most of them be like, can you say your name? Because I can't. So I explain them the sweet melody thingy, and then they try, and it goes perfect. Then they're successful now, hopefully.
And some of you know, your most popular videos, at least for me, when I started watching your YouTube channel, I remember the Pasha Bicep song.
Yeah.
When afterwards, apparently he played it on stream and really liked it.
So cool.
Even commented on the YouTube video. So, you know, we've seen people like Mojo as well doing like a day in the life of something with you know, Russian players and such. How do you see your type of content coming out? Like, you see matchmaking in my eyes, which is really interesting. What's the kind of content that you have in mind here on the channel?
If I would have like to describe it, I guess it's like most likely around my personality. And I like to do different stuff. So I can make funny montages, as you said. I can make some songs to like Pasha, because at that time Pasha was in such a hype. Remember that time he was rising. He was live streaming a lot, and there was such hype around Pasha. So I made a song for him because I was inspired. But I also have like some more serious content when I help people, because I played a lot CS. Actually, I most likely dedicated my life to CS. And people like when I teach them how I think in game, why am I watching this angle right now and not this other one. So it's most likely I do everything besides skins video, because I don't know anything about skins. That's very likely that.
And you know, speaking of skins, personally for me and a few people at my rank who basically know the amount of money that goes through behind all of this, the sponsorships and all that. And Philip was one of the first people that really talked about it more publicly. Yeah. And War Owl as well spoke about it a couple of days ago. How many times have you been approached by companies like this, and what's your take on it?
So I'm a bit special about this, because when it comes to skins and gambling, I don't work with them at all. I never worked with, and never did, never will. I personally don't like it, so I don't want to advertise it. And I receive mails every day, like 5, 6, 7 mails from CSGO, and then you put whatever random name behind. Yo, we want publicity, how much is it, blah, blah, blah. And I just totally ignore them. So I can't really say numbers because I'm not into it, but I have a lot of people wanting me to work with their website, CSGO, whatever comes after.
And you know, a lot of people have been taking to streaming. Like see Twitter sometimes he goes for like 24-hour streams.
Yeah, he's crazy.
And stuff like that. Well, would you ever really see you streaming?
Yeah.
And such?
I would love to stream. The problem right now, where I live, my connection is so bad that I can't.
It's France.
No. Yeah, no.
Well, depending on which location.
Yeah, that's the problem.
If it's either you're in big cities or it's just.
That's the problem. Like right now, where I live, 10 years ago, there was like only crops and farms, and so there's such a bad connection there. But I'm gonna move out soon enough. That's my plan, and then I will start streaming and go full-time YouTube and Twitch in the meantime. That's my plan.
Are we going to see you at more fan meetups, maybe in France during like DreamHack 2?
I want to go everywhere. I want to do everything I can. Like I'm having so much fun here, receiving so much support, meeting people. Like I want to do this all my life. Like that's so cool. I have no word to describe how amazing that feels. Like I'm speechless, for real.
And you know, we've seen you doing the videos, obviously the Pasha song, then you did the, you know, the Scream spoof. The final mouse and stuff like that. You know, where do you get the inspiration really for those to think about them, and then you know to get people maybe to do voiceovers like we did for the Scream one?
I don't really know, to be honest. Like for example, the Pasha song. I wanted to do a song, I just didn't know what. So I was looking around, didn't find anything, and when I went to bed, I just woke up and had this idea. Yo, I really want to touch the Pasha's biceps. And I was on the YMCA, it feels so great. So I stood up all night, finally didn't sleep, and next day I wrote the lyrics and I just sung. If we can really call that singing, I don't know. Let's say I tried, at least. And that's pretty much like how it comes. Like you have an idea, you put some time, some effort on how can you improve it, and hopefully it turns out to be great, so you upload it. I have many projects, for example, that I haven't and never will upload because they're too bad right now when I see them. So.
And you know, we've seen some videos coming out from you regarding like health, working out, and stuff like that, which is something for me because obviously I'm not really the fit of people because it's final year university and Belgium doesn't really help out with stuff like that. You know, how did you get into shape, and how much feedback have you gotten from people that have watched these videos and be like, you know what, you've really inspired me, Jeff. I want to be fit and also enjoy CSGO.
That's really, once again, that's overwhelming because, so first of all, like I started my diet 10 months ago. I'm supposedly still on my diet, but it's Cologne right now, so
doner kebab.
Yeah, and there's free food everywhere on the lounge, so I'm maybe not totally okay right now. But on the side, what motivated me is YouTube and the fact that I wouldn't see myself before, like when I was really fat, and really like not okay with how I look, taking pictures with people. Like even right now, I'm still like, you know, it's my first time. I'm not really. But if I would have to do what I did today before, I just wouldn't dare to come here because I was too shy. I wasn't really comfortable enough with my body to show myself. Because basically, when you do YouTube, that's who you are and how you look. That's important, right? It's your image. So I had to work on that, and that motivated me so much that I like, all right, that's what, I mean, YouTube is what I like to do. It's what I want to do for my life right now, at least, and Twitch as well, coming in the next year, next month when I move out. So that just like gave me some kind of kick, and I was like, oh, that's what you want to do, you're gonna do it, and right now I'm so much better, I feel so much better. That's amazing.
And you know, speaking of of improvements, your English accent, and your English in general has improved so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
What are the things that helped you have this sort of level? Because you see that, you know, I don't want to repeat his name all over again, but you know, Pasha had a certain level of English, fallen as well until he got where he is. Simple too. You know, how did you really improve? Just by playing games, or how?
Yeah, to be fair, that's pretty much already how I learned English before, by internet and reading stuff. But right now, it's most likely because I talk to English people, I interact like with you, for example. Right now, I'm still practicing by listening to you and how you speak, like how do you pronounce things. That's how I learn. I talk to a lot of people in English. Like most likely, 80% of my conversations are in English.
And it's become second nature because a few days ago we were sitting here talking right as the group stages were playing. We started talking in French, which obviously to some extent our mother tongues. And then out of the blue, we just start talking English like it's the main language. So that's pretty interesting to see. Final question before we wrap up. You know, you're here at the major. You've been watching some of the games. I know you're very busy, you know, running around between the fan meetups and such, and you know, making your video content. Are there any matches that you've really sat down to enjoy? What are your biggest highlights so far? And who do you think is going to take the current match that's playing right now?
Well,
SK Reliquid.
That's the thing. I haven't really I think I've just watched one match, which was like Astralis against I don't even remember who.
I think it was VP.
Probably. Yeah, Astralis VP, now I remember. I just watched the first map and then I went back because I was so tired, so I had to sleep. But as of right now, thing is, I'm French, right? So I would cheer for G2. The problem is that they didn't make it out of the group stage. Yeah. All right, I'm going to cheer for NVS. Nope. Oh, then NIP. They lost. Yeah. So I want an outsider to win. And to me, there's both of the team in the final are outsiders. I just want to have like a great match. I cannot cheer for, let's say, Liquid, because there's Simple in Liquid, which came a long way to the US. Yeah. So I want him to have like a successful story to tell. But SK deserve as well, so yeah.
And tonight, France versus Portugal.
Yes!
See, he's so excited. So,
that's great.
2-0 versus Germany. You obviously were in Germany.
I was in the German bar.
Did anybody threaten you with like actual death? Because Todd was here.
So something funny happened. I was vlogging, coming out of the bar and holding my camera like Casey Neistat will do, saying, "So we've won, but I'm surrounded by German drunk people, so I'm not gonna brag about it. I don't feel like right now." And I said something like, because if I brag about it, the Germans are gonna kill me. And one of them turned back and said, "Yes, I'm gonna kill you." So that was funny. He was kidding, but that was funny. Video. Yeah, in the vlog. That was really amazing. So yeah, I want now. Let's say after the final, we're gonna have France, Portugal. So I'm gonna obviously cheer for France. At least I can cheer for a French team in that stadium for this event.
All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it all up. Go watch the match because this is the match to watch.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot, Jeff.
Thanks a lot to you. Yeah. No. Nice.
Really appreciate
thanks a lot.
you. You know, been around helping us out. I hope to see you at a next major, maybe.
I'm gonna do everything I can.
That'd be amazing.
Wherever I can go, I will.
Well, thanks a lot, and we'll see you soon. See you guys.
Bye.